my channel. In today's video, we are unboxing some April arrivals. So what that means is more ponies. Who doesn't love more ponies, right? So I kind of told myself I was going to be on a pony ban until I put my ISO list out for Breyerfest, and then just get some at Breyerfest, or, you know, pre-buy them online, pick them up at Breyerfest from the sellers. But I kind of had a change of heart when I got into the Facebook marketplace of Peter Stone, and I was kind of like, oh my gosh, there's more ponies to be had. So I did buy more ponies. There are 2 boxes. So we have this one, and we have this one. And the funniest thing about these boxes was that the seller that I bought from her before, but for these guys, she did like one of the things where you have to sign it to retrieve the package. Well, lo and behold, my husband and I, we were not home the day I had to sign for them. We were gone at a big toy show that they were having that was about an hour away from us. We wanted to go and check that out for the day because it was a Saturday. So we were kind of like, okay, let's go check that out. And I looked around for some Breyers there. Of course, didn't see any, but you know, that's fine. And if I did see some like model horses and stuff, they were, you know, they were played with and scratched up because it's a toy show and just people having vintage toys or just other toys they want to get rid of. So of course, like I didn't really find anything that I wanted, but I did have a friend there who was selling My Little Ponies, and she's huge into that. So I did pick a couple of those up because when I was younger, I collected My Little Pony a lot, and I've got a whole container of them. So I was just like, okay, you know, just for old time's sake, and, you know, seeing these ones that I may not have seen before, I went ahead and got some of those. So maybe in another video, if you guys are interested in seeing those, I will share those with you. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is unbox these boxes. So we are going to go ahead and start with this one. All right. So knowing the seller and the ponies I bought from her, they come pretty well mummified. So I am kind of anxious to see what these ponies are going to look like when I pull them out of the box. So it's kind of cool. So yeah, so back to my story about having to sign for them. I did end up going to the post office that Monday and getting them because I wasn't sure if the postal guy was going to drop them back off, if I was going to have another final notice, or what the deal was. So I ended up getting them, and I'm very thankful that they made it safely to me. And we have so many packing peanuts. All right. Packing peanuts everywhere. Okay. Whew. All right. So we're going to pull the ponies out of the packing peanuts. And they are wrapped together. So what happened with this was that I actually saw 2 of the ponies I bought first. And then I went back and saw that she had these other ponies. So that's how I ended up with 2 boxes of ponies, because I bought one set, saw the other, had to have the other one. So here we are, unboxing some ponies. Plenty of ponies. So, okay. I got the COA for this one, which I will show you guys in a minute what it is. We'll get them on bubble wrap first, and then I will give you a shot of the COA so you can see that. All right. So I am just so thankful that they are very well bubble wrapped, because these guys have quite the hike across the U.S. So they come from the West Coast. So they come from quite a ways away, which makes it nice on their travels when they have some bubble wrap to protect them. And then also, they are very well mummified. So every time I buy from her, I do expect mummified ponies, which is what I've got here. So we're going to undo this. And I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but it is very, very windy here right now. We are expecting some very severe weather, so I'm trying, the night I am shooting this for today, I am trying to hurry and get this done. That way we don't lose power and I don't, you know, miss shooting everything that I want to. So I don't know if you guys have had bad weather or not recently, but this has not been great. Where I live, we are not really known for like tornadoes, wind, severe weather. We'll get a little bit of severe weather here and there, but we don't usually get it like as much as we're getting this year. So it's not been great, but I'm just thankful that when I order my ponies, at least they get here on time, you know, and they don't get stuck like in a rainstorm or something like that. So that's been very nice. All right, we're starting to see a pony, and you guys might know who these guys are. If you have them, you should know. If you are familiar with Peter Stone and Moonlight Madness. You'll also recognize the ponies from that event. Moonlight Madness is very exciting. It's their Halloween event that they do. And I was trying to think what year Moonlight Madness. Oh, no, this is Art of the Horse. Oh my gosh, how could I get that wrong? Yeah, Art of the Horse, Myths and Legends. So the artwork is by Sydney Cavali. If I said that right, Sydney, if I butchered your last name, I am entirely sorry. It was her artwork. I actually met her at Breyer Fest, and she gave me a print, which for some reason I cannot find at the moment. And then she gave me a sticker, so I do have the sticker, but I don't know where the print got off to. I was actually looking for that and my unorganized chaos here, and I wasn't coming across it. So I hope I have it like in here somewhere. So one of my big projects is to organize that binder, so that way maybe I can find what I'm looking for. I can locate that print, and then I can just have everything organized. I just never thought to really organize anything with my Breyers or Peter Stones. And then I was kind of like, maybe I should organize those. All right, so there's one of the two. So this is it'll be the Dancers of Unity. So like I said, it is the Art of the Horse 2022. So there's the white pony. I forget what this one, I don't know if it says on here what this one was called, but I think they represent the yin yang. I'm pretty sure, because you'll see why here when I find the other one under all the mummification wrapping. All right, here we go, right here. All right. I really just want to like cut all this off, but I know that it's probably easier to unwrap it like this, just to make sure that everything stays safe while I'm unwrapping them. And I can, judge how quickly or not quickly I can take this off. But yeah, so Art of the Horse happens from Peter Stone every year. So you could submit things like videos, artwork, stories. And then if they like what you submit, what they do is they create your ponies for you. So last year I made an attempt, horrible picture of my horse Spartan. I was like, well, maybe with the story I put behind it, they'll feel sorry for me and make him. But of course, he didn't get chosen. And it's actually in the program. So it's the very sorry looking drawing in the art section. It's like on the fold of the pamphlet. I don't know if they were just too embarrassed to put it in there or what, but that was it did not work out very well. But I used to be a really good artist, but since I have left school and all that, graduated and stuff, I have not done any artwork. And where I live now, I don't really have a space to spread out for artwork. So they probably got a good laugh, which, just making somebody's day. That's great, right? Okay, let's see. Trying to get all this off because I'd like to get this pony out to show you. And then the crazy thing is, so in the second box, there are 2 more ponies, and I know they're going to be just as mummified. So you'll just have to bear with me through this video. I guess, as you can tell, it's going to be a little bit longer of a one, which is perfectly fine. Because, it gives me a chance to kind of talk to you guys as I'm going through this. So, Art of the Horse, like I said, is an every year thing. They do it during Breyer Fest. You can go to whatever hotel they are hosting it at. Last year, I believe it was the Marriott. They've been at the Fairfield Inn. A couple of years, they were at the Clarion, back when I very first started going to Breyer Fest, years ago. I remember picking up a Peter Stone and meeting Peter Stone himself at the Clarion, and I've got pictures, so that was really cool. But okay, so this one is now unboxed. So these are the Dancers of Unity. So they kind of go like this. And like I said, they are kind of a yin-yang-ish by the way they are made. And then I think there was some other kind of name they were given, something with moons or something like that. I can't exactly remember, but yeah, this is them. This is the first set of ponies. So if you guys have these guys and know a little bit more information on them, if you want to share it with me, just so that way I kind of know and have that would be great. All right. So then we are going to open this next box. So this is the COA that they came with. I think I showed it earlier. I can't remember, so I'm showing it to you now. So Art of the Horse entries, when they do sell the ponies, they do get the COA. So this is set number 13 of 30 because Peter Stone, you know, they do a limited run of the horses. So you want to make sure you keep your COAs. All right. So then we're going to open this next box. All right. So same thing. There are packing peanuts in here, so that's fun. All right. Maybe if I can get it open. There we go. There we go. So yep, bigger box of packing peanuts. So these are going to be all over the place later. I just know it. All right. So then here's the pack these ponies are in. So what's nice is she packed them together in the bubble wrap. So they've got their own separate like mummy wrapping on that. And then they come bubble wrapped in the same bubble wrap piece basically. Okay. All right. So I don't know how many of you are Facebook shoppers like me, but you know that as you get on there and you look for ponies, you can get them for really, really good prices. So that's nice, and Peter Stone's especially because we all know they are very expensive. But I know that's because of all the craftsmanship and the artwork that goes behind them, which I love. Each pony is very authentic. So here's this one. All right. So now we're going to unmummify this one. All right. Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie. And I think these were from the year 2013, or one of them was, or something. I'll have to look. I'm not exactly sure. But I am very excited for this one. It's on the Ish models. So those are the standing, they look quarter horse-ish. So I'm just going to say standing quarter horse. If that's wrong, I know y'all will correct me. So I am not worried about that in the slightest. All right. So it's funny that I've been collecting Peter Stone and Breyer for so long, but I still struggle with like names and molds and that kind of thing. But I guess it's never, because I've never really paid attention to them till now, since I've been doing the videos, doing the unboxings, doing collection tours and stuff. So yeah, it's very, very interesting learning all this and figuring out what these ponies are from. But then I discovered there is identifyyourbreyer.com, there's Identify Your Peter Stone, there's a Breyer Value Guide. So there's all kinds of helpful things out there. So I just need to take time and look at all those and figure out where my ponies are from. But this one's the first one. See, very extended mane, very extended tail, nice blaze down the face. So he is pretty stunning. I love him. So glad that I bought him. I went on the fence and was back and forth on him forever when she posted. And then I finally caved in and was like, okay, I need that pony. So there is that guy. And I don't know the name, but we'll figure out a name for him. Okay. And then the other one that I got is also in this wrapping. So I don't know about you guys, but I do love to read a lot. I do read, like, of course, my JAH, but you know, it's a magazine. And then in my books, like, I enjoy reading thrillers a lot. And I just bought the new Hunger Games books as well. So I'm thinking that some of my ponies are actually going to be named after book characters. So, you know, if you're big into reading and you're like, what should I name my ponies? You know, book characters are always a good idea. Like my Quiet Reflections, I do have the A Thorn of Court and Roses series. So I did name that one after one of the characters. I named her Feyre, who's a pretty powerful character in the books. And I really enjoyed reading the first couple. I still have about 1, 2, 3 to go. But I saw the Hunger Games book come out and I got tied back into that series. And so I read that and I am done with it. And I am very shocked at what happened in Sunrise and the Reaping. So if you guys are familiar with that, have read it, kind of let me know your thoughts on that too. But maybe some of these ponies will be named after characters in those. All right. And then this one is another Ish. So as soon as I get him out, I will, or her, this one's actually a her, sorry. As soon as I get this mare out, I will show you her in person because she is so pretty as well. Okay. Phew. Man. All right. So there she is. She's got a flowy mane and tail, which I really love the tail because you can tell like it's kind of extended away from the body the way they did that. And she's got more of like, it looks like kind of a bald face going on. And then she's a paint horse. So, you know, me and my paints, we had to have her. So there we go. Those are my new babies that I got. Everybody is Peter Stone. The shirt I'm wearing is also Peter Stone, which is why I chose today to film this video. So I am so excited to show them to you in person or through video. Yeah, I think I might just do video close-ups because you guys need to see these guys in person. Like, normally I just do the photos, but I was like, I need to do videos as well. So I will do that. I'll let you see them very close up, see their detailing. And then until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And with that being said, that is it for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Sound.